A demon left a giant, not by blade, not by fire, by the hand of a little doctor the world once called a monster. So tell me now, was that medicine? Or was that older than medicine? Was that chopper healing a body? Or was it the forest remembering its name? If the old text said the forest god tamed demons, why did that lion wake up the moment his hoof struck flesh? Why does the smallest one in the room suddenly feel ancient? Why does mercy in his hand feel like exorcism? Tony Chopper, the forest god. The shadow leave the giant when Chopper touched his chest? Why did the curse come out like sickness, failing one last test? Why did it look less like a fight and more like something healed? Why did that demon break so fast the moment mercy hit the field? They said the forest god tamed demons. Was Harley drawing him? Was that not just old buried scripture, but a future spoken dim? If Tommy Reversi is a plague that turns the soul inside, then why would Fist of War cure it better than a doctor's side? If all disease is Chopper's enemy, then how far does that vow run? Just fever, poison, blood, and rot to something older than the sun? What if the sickness in this world is not just found in veins, but in the crowns above the people and the shadows in their names? Tell me, when did healing start to sound like judgment? When did kindness start to look this wild? When did the blue-nosed deer we pitied start to feel like prophecy disguised as a child? Chopper, are you the horn once no one's feared and drove away? Chopper, are you the hand that makes the hidden darkness lose its stay? Chopper, if your dream was cure all disease, was it always wider than the wound? Not just body, not just plague, but the sickness buried in the world, waiting for your hoof to shake the room. The forest god, the forest god. Why is your human fruit shaped like a mushroom, not like the others of its kind? Why did Drum Island play secure inside your smallest hands? Why did Hiruluk's dying story tie medicine to hidden spores? Why does the forest heal in silence underneath the roots and floor? What if the forest has another forest no eye can really see? What if below the roots and snowfall runs one buried memory? What if all living souls are threaded by some unseen breathing art? And what if you can touch that network when you place your healing heart? What if you do not just strike demons? What if you call people back? What if you reach beneath the false self and pull the true one through the black? What if the thing that left the giant was not just shadow, fear, and stain, but something foreign to the body, forced out by your holy pain? Chopper, are you the horn once no one feared and drove away? Chopper, are you the hand that makes the hidden darkness lose its stay? Chopper, if your dream was cure all disease, was it always wider than the wound? Not just fever, not just rot, but the poison under history, driven out before it can consume the forest god. The forest god. Why do your antlers feel like bridges rather than only bone? Why does your kindness sound so deep it almost isn't your own? Why did the giant wake like someone called from far below? What if you stand where worlds touch thin, and only healers know? And Blackbeard, why did Drum Island burn before we knew his wider plan? Why would he touch that winter shore if not for something rare at hand? Was there a fruit upon that island worth the darker hunger's climb? A healing god, a forest will, a cure too early for its time. Rumbled balls distort the form, what else do they disturb? If the abyss bends souls by hidden waves, can chop or break the curve. If he moves, power is less like magic and more like some twisted buried art, then it's Chopper, not just Doctor, but the interference in the dark. Not every god arrives in thunder, not every myth is crowned in gold. Some limp through snow with tears and antlers, still too kind to know their role. Some carry poison to a dying man, some learn that love can still be wrong. Some spend their whole life chasing healing, till healing turns mythic and strong. Chopper, blue nose child on mercy beast they never understood. Chopper, little doctor with the hands that drive corruption from the blood. Chopper, if you can cast a demon out, then what else waits for you to cure? A giant, a nation, a world, a throne, a sickness calling itself pure. If the old line was never symbol, if the old text meant what it said, then maybe every step you take through Elbaph is scripture waking in the dread. The forest god. So no, I do not hear just the doctor anymore. Not after the shadow fled, not after the giant woke, not after the old words. The forest god tamed demons started sounding less like legend and more like introduction. Tony Chopper! If the world itself is sick, then maybe the cure has always had a blue nose, small hands, and antlers under the snow. The forest god.